All right, let's get to number 9. Number 9 storyline. The new Dolphins. We are a new team. They want to fight, and Pittsburgh might be the perfect opponent. Here's why. Miami's run game is our personality now. We are no longer the Ferraris in the snowstorm. We are no longer the greatest show on turf 2.0, right? We are now, I don't know, the Baltimore Ravens with Derrick Henry, the Seattle Seahawks with Marshawn Lynch. Like, we are a run game defense first team. And the Steelers' run defense has struggled. The Steelers' run defense has really struggled. And I think that's where we can take advantage, right? Opposing teams have 1,629 yards and average 4.4 yards per carry against Pitt. Yeah, we're now like Pitt with That's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah. They've let up 1,600 yards on the ground, 4.4 yards per carry, 125 yards per game, and 10 touchdowns on the ground. Huge. Huge for a team like us. Where our bread and butter is now the ground game, and if we have to rely on Tua, we're doomed. Right? But luckily for us, we get a team with a potentially a weak run defense. At least an exposed run defense. It's going to be cold. Teams tend to like to run the ball. Although don't tell Cincinnati-Baltimore that, or Cincinnati-Buffalo that, I mean. Two teams slinging it in the snow. The hell's that all about? If this game is 30-plus carries, right? If this is a 30-plus carry game for Miami, I think we dictate the game. We dictate the pace of the game. We dictate the tone of the game. We out-Steelers the Steelers, right? That's their game plan. Their game plan is to rely on the run, rely on the defense, out-tough the other opponent. That's Steelers football. Then Miami has a chance to come into town and out-Steeler the Steelers. And I think that's the number 9 storyline. This is the perfect opponent right now for us to get off the snide of losing in big games, right? Not being able to win in December, not being able to win in the cold, not being able to win in a national spotlight. This brand new Dolphins team that now runs on defense and runs on the running game. This is their chance. This is the perfect opponent. A division leader with a weak run defense, but a really good coach. That's the kicker, right? They have a really good coach. And we're still figuring out if we have a really good coach. And I know it's year 4, and we should know that by now. I think Mike does a lot of good things really, really well. But the biggest weakness he has is a tendency to get away from his plan and try to outsmart the opponent. His biggest weakness is that he regularly thinks he's the smartest guy in the field. But man, there's 31 other head coaches in this league who are all also very smart. Right? You need to know that. You need to realize that. You need to understand that going into the game. You need some humility. That if your plan isn't working, have the confidence to stick with it, but also have the confidence to make adjustments. And that's where we've really struggled. Josh and I talk about it all the time. Our second half unit, it's like a completely different unit than the first half. It's like we take the senior squad and we put them out there in the first half, and then, all right, once they get in the locker room, they all switch uniforms, and the JV squad comes out in the second half. It's pretty much what we've gotten used to so far this season, including in this winning streak. Jets game aside, really. So I think this is the perfect game. Perfect. 1,600 yards they've lit up. I can't believe that. 4.4 yards per carry. Like, that's not the normal Pittsburgh defense, right? We have a chance to just keep adding to that, right? We can have a 300-yard rushing game. We have the tools to do it. Just got to stick with it, man. Just got to stick with it. Good stat here. Pittsburgh hasn't won 2 games in a row since week 6. After a victory, Rodgers goes into his sensory deprivation chamber with some, I don't know how to say that, ayahuasca? Oh, ayahuasca, yeah, to celebrate, and isn't the same for 10 days. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, for sure. This is yeah. This will be a game. This will be a game that decides, hey man, is MMD and Weaver for real? Or are they fake? Is Mike Tomlin for real? I mean, he's been around a long time. Of course he's for real.